Right then, we're in the garage. Oh, itchy head. Garage slash gym. Obviously, gym equipment, bikes. Bike. It's a mess in there anyway. That's right. Right, what we're in here for is because this bike, which is the cyclocross bike, doing some upgrades on it. This cyclocross bike I used to race on pretty much every winter doing cyclocross. It's still looking pretty mint. It's a few years old now, but not many miles, just hard miles. Last year I did a gravel try on it, and the only upgrade I did to it was to change it to some thicker tyres, some 35 mils. Normally runs, I was going to say, if I got the tyre, I think I binned the tyres, didn't I? I'm looking, I did, I binned them. I think there was 20, I think probably about 24s, 28s on them. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some upgrades I've got ready for racing this year, because this year I'm doing the gravel try again. I come second in the age group last year with a bit of training. I did all right, so this year I'm going to try and do a bit more. I'm doing a gravel race, and I'm trying to do a couple more. So I thought, try to turn the cyclocross bike into more of a gravel bike, which is, it's doable. They're very similar bikes. I'll educate you if you didn't know what the difference is. But I bought some new wheels. I got some new wheels and some new tyres, which I'll show you. I'll show you what I've got, and then we'll show you a bit more. So here they are. Here's the wheels. DIY at the weekend, daughter's bedroom. Anyway, so these are the wheels from wheelnut.co.uk. I've gone for bigger wheels, as in wider wheels, should I say. So the wheels I've got on it, so this is the cyclocross bike, which is my Planet X. She's a beast, carbon fibre, hydraulic brakes. She is a weapon. I love her. So it came with these normal wheels on it, which are 622/17, I believe. So they're quite skinny rims, but that's what you want when you're cyclocrossing. You have skinny wheels, skinny tyres, so you can cut through the mud. So the difference between this bike, being a cyclocross, and a gravel slash adventure bike, as I call them, is the clearance, frame clearance. So you got fork clearance and frame clearance for the bike. So on the gravel adventure compared to cyclocross, there's a lot more room on the gravel bike, because you don't need as much room on a cyclocross bike because it's skinnier tyres and a bit of mud clearance. But on a gravel bike, it's all about having some fat tyres, a bit like the mountain bike, big meaty tyres. So as you can see, they're 35, so they're not. So I got the measuring tape out, and I thought I got 40s, but I didn't. I got 45 wide. So I kind of should have put the tyres on the wheels. These wheels, I should have put the tyres on first with nothing in it, and then put them on the bike to see if they fit. But instead, I just snowboarded into it. I took these down to a local bike guy who I found just down the road, who does all bike stuff from his backyard. I should have remembered the name. Bike Chain or something like that. God, terrible. I'll put a link up anyway. So dropped them off for him. Tyres and just wheels. He provided the tape, the fluid and the valves. 65 quid, job done. So these are looking fat. So in fact, next to a mountain bike, you can see they're quite fat, and I got a sneaky suspicion that they're not going to fit. So if they're not fitting, I've just wasted my money on. So the wheels were 211, and the tyres were 70 quid for a pair. So 65 quid to get them all set up tubeless. So it's a bit of a expenditure, but a great upgrade for the cyclocross bike if it fits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of weight difference. So I'm going to weigh the back wheel with the cassette on and the disc, and weigh that one with the disc on, and then I'm going to take them off, put them on them, weight with them on, and see what the difference is also, because it'll be interesting to see what the difference is in weight also with a bigger tyre. But the wheels are a lightweight wheel as well, so we'll see what difference it is between them. But I'm really panicking that they're not going to fit on the bike. I don't really need mud clearance being on gravel because it shouldn't be muddy, but it's looking, look, it's looking, that's looking, there's a bit of clearance there and they're 35s, but because it's a skinnier wheel, it does pull the tyres in more on a skinnier wheel. Because it's a fat wheel, it lets the tyres come out a bit wider, so it looks more boxier. So anyway, let's find out. Right then, what I've done is took the skewer out and put the skewer in the new wheel just to see how wide this is. So it is, there we go, it is a fat wheel. Look how close that is to the framework. That is a fat tyre, but the good news is if I turn it round, it is missing it. Just look at the, honestly, the clearance. But the problem is now there's not much clearance. The question is when I let the tyre down a bit for a bit more tread and have my weight on it, is it, if I can do it, I'll try to get this so I can spin it, is it going to catch? That is the question. Because it's not catching, I don't think. So it'll be interesting to see if it does. So yeah, interesting. See what the back one's like. Wow, we have problems. Front wheel just misses, as you've seen. This is the original back wheel. Obviously clearance, but you're forgetting how much further the tyre goes. So if I take this wheel out, I'll show you what I mean, what I've got with, hard to do with one hand, 1 second. Right then, let me show you. So this is obviously the new wheel. And as you can see, how far it is from fitting, because some idiot thought he could get away with getting that in there. So, I think what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to take these off, these 35s, and put them onto the new wheels and see if they fit, because, well, they will, because it just fits, but I think I'm going to have to put 35s on. Ideally I would have wanted 45s, but the frame's not big enough, so I either keep this as a cyclocross bike or sell it on and get a gravel bike for future racing. So yeah, not good. So in the gym, we are doing a brick session because it's raining and horrible and windy at the track tonight. So we're in the garage. She's on April Ray is training. So we're doing 5 minutes bike, 5 minutes run on the treadmill, and then 2 minutes recovery, and then repeat, and then 2 minutes recovery, and then repeat again. So yeah, she's on it. So yeah, onto the treadmill, 5 minutes running. So we've done 5 minutes on the bike. Oh, you've gone faster here, and then now we're on to 5 minutes on the treadmill. Look at her go! Look at her go! Excellent. So we are here at Wellesby, Newark area. We're here for, oh god, my hair, literally, I'm hanging. We're here for Focus Rides. Oh god, my hair, look at that. Focus Rides round 3 mountain bike. Focus Rides do I do race their mountain bike events over the last few years. Normally summer ones, you put a winter one on. We're on round 3. Missed round 1 due to a track nerve in my back, which is annoying. I did round 2 2 weeks ago. Then I got a virus literally the next day, and I've been hanging for 2 weeks. It's been a hard pull to get here this morning, I have to say. My body and my mind were in constant argument and agreement about coming. Even the missus thought I wasn't going to come because I almost fell asleep on the sofa before I come. It's now 10 o'clock. My race is in half an hour. It's not too bad for a mountain bike race. I've already got my number from the last race. All I need to do is get down, register, get my timing chip, go to the toilet, eat my banana. I remember bringing a banana this time. The weather predicted is very cold. It's raining a little bit right now and says it's going to feel like -7. 2 weeks ago when I raced, it was about 2 degrees and I felt all right. I only had a single layer on, long sleeve top, and I felt warmish. I do run quite hot, shall I say. My body is quite hot. I need to get registered and get ready. My body and my mind today. To be fair, I'm shocked I'm here. I've got no energy. I feel awful, but I need this training. I enter mountain bike races. I love mountain bike racing. I'm not a mountain biker. I know I'm not going to win. I'm lucky if I can even get midfield, to be fair. I'm normally down the third quarter of the field, should we say. And it's good training because I like to do the off-road triathlons. So it comes in handy for giving me that extra hard training that I can't do on my own. Because if I train on my own, it's not as hard as racing. So these race events for mountain biking, where I'm chasing these proper, awesome, mountain bikers, is great fitness for me. And I can, I learn more about how to handle my bike and stuff like that, and handle myself. And it's good. So anyway, let's get over there. Let's get registered. Get to the toilet, and then it'll be a race time, and it's going to be a cold, wet one, and I'm already looking forward to a hot bath when I get home. So yeah. So that was round 3 of Focusrite's mountain bike race, and I've got to say, God, I look awful. Weather-wise, look, yeah, it's freezing cold. I chickened out with the one top like last time, with it saying it felt like -7. I left a t-shirt underneath my cycling top. I think that's wise with getting over a virus, because I feel free, because I was soaked. It was kind of spitty for the first few rounds, but I felt like shit. I made the race with 2 minutes to spare. I got to the light with 2 minutes spare, and that meant, because I was late getting to the line, I was back of the grid. Last position. It started off and it had a couple of tight turns, so obviously it bottlenecked up, and yeah, it took me ages to do anything. So the first 2 rounds I took it easy, trying to feel myself out if I felt like racing or just getting around really. And yeah, third round, or should I say third lap, I started to push a bit, taking a couple of people. It's hilarious. I got to last round 2, the laps were about, I don't know, 13 minutes. This one was a bit quicker, about 10 minutes maybe. I didn't realise because it changed course. And I come round and it said 15 minutes to go. So I was like, oh, this must be the last round then. So I put a bit of effort in. And then I come round again. No, this must be the last round. This must be the last round. So I hammered it. And then I heard the bell and I come round and no, now it's the last round. So the last round, I was hanging on for dear life. I think I took about 10 people, but then the elite race, because I was in the sports male, and there's elite male that starts 15 minutes before us. They race for 1 hour and 15, we race for an hour. And in the last round, I had about 7 elite racers come past me, including my mate. He's a good mountain bike. He trains more than I do, and I race triathlons with him, and he's exceptional. He's good, and he come past me about halfway on the last round lap, so I was gutted, but I finished coughing my lungs up. I feel like shit. And now I'm going to get home. I'm going to get in the bath for about 2 weeks, just lay in that bath and try and warm up. I'm feeling rough. Maybe I shouldn't have raced, but I did. The bike is, there she is, look. She's tucked in, dirty as ever. I think I was running a bit too much high pressure on my back tyre. I think the valve's playing up, and it when I put the gauge on it, I think it's registering less than what's in it. So I could have done with a bit less pressuring, because I was bouncing a bit on the back tyre and sliding a bit. But hey, there's some excuses. There you go. So onwards and upwards. I think the next round will be in 2 weeks' time, round 4. I think there's 4 rounds, and then he's putting on a summer series, so that'll be good. So now I need to pick my wheels up. So I'm gonna go pick my wheels up from my cyclocross bike. They're ready to collect. Build that back up, and then next week I'm gonna go to the beach and do some beach riding. So yes, so let's go do this. Yes, see you later. Right then, we are back. So we're back in the pain cave, right then, the gym, the bike garage. So obviously she's looking saddled up or stripped down. So I took the wheels back. Obviously they're too big. Rookie mistake. What did I do? Obviously, when I was looking at the wheel, I only measured in there. I didn't think anything about the rear space, obviously, to get the tyre in, obviously the tyre being wider. So bigger diameter is the word I'm looking at. So I've got the wheels back. The tyres, what I have fitted to it. So there they are. Look, you can still see the glue in it, fresh. So old wheels, the brand new bigger tyres that didn't fit the bike there. So let me flick it round. We're going to look at the wheels. I'm going to weigh them because I'm a geek like that. I want to see what the difference is. So we've gone back to what the tyres were originally on these rims. So I realised that these rims are really thin actually. They're like 17 mil, really skinny. So the 35 mil tyres are really pulled in, and that's why I couldn't really get them to level, be quite straight. It was really awkward to fit. I thought they were 20 wide. That's what they normally are. I've gone for 25 wide now. So the tyres that were on that, I took off. I only used a couple of times. They are tubeless ones, so I put on here. So I'm hoping slightly wider tyres, slightly wider wheels will pull the tyres out a bit wider. And I know they were a close fit on the cyclocross bike. So if these new wheels with these tyres don't fit, I'm going to be pretty mad because I'm throwing money at it for no reason. I might as well just put that back together, sell it, and get a gravel bike, which I might end up doing anyway. Because I don't think I'll be going back to cyclocross anyway. Who wants to spend winter slugging around fields, muddy and cold, in the snow and stuff? Even though at the weekend, obviously, I was on the mountain bike in the rain. So anyway, show the wheels. Right, there you go. They are the new wheels, the Beast, with, obviously, the 35 mil width tyres. So, yeah, obviously these are 45s. So these are quite chunky. They're almost like the mountain bike ones, to be honest. You know, not much difference. So, yeah. So now I've got these. They do feel, you know, very light. They are lighter weight wheels, supposed to be. I spent a little bit extra on lighter wheels as well. So what I've got, the guy who did the wheels for me, he has got a machine that does all a load of cleaning. So I thought, oh, do you know what? So I took the chain and I took my cassette and he chucked that in and gave that a clean. So I need to put all them back together. Obviously, the discs were off the wheels, just put them in there to be safe. So I need to give them a clean. Yes, I got the scale because I'm going to weigh them. So let's have a weigh off. Right then, there are up. Discs are on, disc is on, and obviously on this one, cassette's on. I did think about getting a new cassette, but I think this one's still got a bit of life in it, to be honest. So just need to give them a weigh, and then get them on the bike, hopefully. Right then, wheels are on. Obviously, I could have used the bike stand, but I thought it's actually easy to get wheels on with your bike upside down because gravity is your friend. Right, so front wheel, no problems, plenty of distance, Right, rear, oh, look how close that is. Right, so, oh, no rubbish. Look at that, and listen to the hub. Oh, she's a screamer. Yes, boy. Very happy. Happy. And there she is. She's all done. Ready for a test ride now, so hopefully should be all good. So, wish me luck. So, we're here. 1st of March, innit? So, yeah. Happy March, everyone. I'm here for Focus Rides round 4 mountain bike race. Yep. Still got the cough. Can you believe it? Still got the cough. So it is 10 past 10. got 20 minutes till race start, and best of luck, we got some free lube for the weekend, some free dry lube for the race, which is good. I'm gonna get my banana down me, got gel to get down me, needs to get changed. I've been down and registered, and what a day. I don't know if you can see by the window, we've got double figures. We've got 10 degrees and lovely sunshine. It's been overcast, cold and rainy for the the last 2 rounds. Obviously I was hanging out my arse 2 weeks ago when it came. Now I'm coughing lots. God. Yeah. I'm here. I'm going to get it done, tick it off and see how I feel. But yeah, let's report back to you after the race then. Right then, we are back. We are finished. I've been and had a cookie and a coffee with my mate. Yeah, that was round 4. Ticked off. All done. Put my mate, he's a proper mountain biker. He's been mountain biking for a while, does a lot more mountain biking than me, and he pushed me from the start. He was on my back wheel for laps and laps, and then I made one mistake. I looked down at my time, see how far into it was. I missed a bend, he overtook me, and then I was chasing him, trying to catch him up. Managed to get past him, and then I think it was for last two laps, and yeah, I beat him, which was good. We were quite even. He had his strengths, I had my strengths, so yeah, it was good. I feel a lot better than I did 2 weeks ago. I've just looked on me Strava or Garmin, either way, and it was exactly the same course as 2 weeks ago. I was 2 minutes faster, and the course was a bit muddier. And I noticed last night, getting my bike ready, my back tyre, the valve's gone in it. I can't let down any pressure. I could have done with less pressure in it, and the back tyre is slightly bald because it's an XC tyre, so it's not as grippy, and it was a bit muddy out there. I could have done a bit more grip, but they're the excuses. I did all right. I'll have to have a look at the results when I get them through, but I'll do a little video for everyone from this when I got the results and tell you all about that. But that was epic. The sun was out. It was warm. It was lovely. I had a really good time. And I hope Focus Rides are on about putting on some races for the summer, so they'll be really good to do. I know this one was pretty cool, actually. At the start line, there was a big crash, and me and my mate luckily managed to just dodge around it and get a few places higher. And yeah, it was all good. So need to get home now. It's what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. I think I spent fucking about an hour just drinking coffee and chatting to my mate. It's always nice to catch up. I'm going to get back home now and have my Domino's pizza from last night. Got some leftover pizza, so I'm looking forward to that. Back the bike, I think it's time. I ordered a new tyre last night, a new rear tyre for it last night, another XC tyre, because it's getting to drier weather soon when I'll be racing more drier courses. And I think I'm going to treat it to a full service where I'm going to take to the guy around the corner from me who I found. I'm going to have a proper gold service. That bike is going to have a proper strip down to the bare frame and have a good clean and everything all cleaned and ready for when I take on Xterra in May, which is a triathlon I'll be doing. So yeah, what I'll do is when I get results for this, I'll go over the results, and you'll see that in the next part of the video. But yeah, going well, and I hope people are watching this. I know it's not gaming, but I had a few people say that they wanted to hear from my other side of things. Otherwise, that by filming films, I like watching lots of films and gaming and collecting, but also I like to do some forms of exercise and racing. So yeah, cool. So just reflecting on how things have been going for racing and prepping and stuff. Obviously, back in the day when I used to do more racing and training and stuff, obviously I was younger, I had no daughter, so obviously now April Ray is 7, be 8 this year. I don't train as much or race as much, so it's always, I do feel lucky still to squeeze in some time to train and race. I try not to take the mickey and not see her as much as I'd like to, etc. So, you know, I don't push my luck, shall I say. But I think it's going so well. I would like to train more. I am concentrating on cycling at the minute because that's with the mountain bike races. Obviously, I've got Xterra in May, which is a mountain bike race, which is lake swim, off-road mountain bike, off-road, obviously mountain bike, and then an off-road run. So that's in my mind. So I'm trying to get my run and cycling in for that. I've entered Battle of the Beach on March 22nd, which is my birthday. So that's what I've been prepping the cyclocross bike for, turn it into a bit of a gravel bike, even though it's not really is. So the bike is looking good. I went out in an hour on it, just down the local cycle path that runs near the main road there was. So I went out half an hour and back, so an hour's ride, just to make sure the tyres and everything were all right. Bike seems fine. Just ordered some new pedals for it, actually. Bit more chunkier, so a bit more foot ped on it. Same make as what's on the mountain bike technically, but just a lesser pedal, shall we say, lesser caliber. The ones on my mountain bike are like a carbon fibre race ones. These are just basically labelled as a gravel one, actually, in a fancy colour, like a limited edition one. So yeah, to bore you, I weighed the bike. The gravel bike or cyclocross bike is about 8.8 kg, which is pretty light. That's very light. The new wheels, I'll put pictures on now of the wheels. Yeah, save some grams there. Yeah, they were definitely a lot lighter where you see by the pictures. So yeah, I did. I'm gonna do this. Gonna go front wheel, rear wheel, and yeah. So I weighed the bike on its own. It said 8.8, and then I stood on it and weighed it with me, and then try to deduct it and see. You know, I'll weigh myself. Then weighed myself with the bike, and then took my weight off to see what the bike was. Then I weighed the bike on its own. The bike weighed with me, taking it off, was 9 kilograms, and then try to hold it and weigh it was 8.8. So it's purely 8.8 and, you know, 9 kilograms. We'll say just under 9 kilograms. So yeah, to bore you. Like I said, the mountain bike race season for Focus Rides, his win season is finished. It was 4 races. I missed round 1. Round 1 obviously was where I trapped nerve and missed it. I was really disappointed. Because I really need these mountain bike races for my Xterra race. It's good fitness, because like racing with mountain bike guys, I like to ride a mountain bike. I'm all right on it, but I'm not as good as them. But it's really good because you get to push yourself against them. I come in round 2, I was 37th. Round 3, when I turn up, still suffering from that virus, I came 35th. And then round 4, we just finished. I came 32nd. So at least they've gone downwards. And I think number-wise, I think it was around about 50 people in the race. So, you know, won midfield, but I wasn't last. Nowhere near the front. But I enjoyed it. It was good fun. And so what I've got planned this weekend. So Friday, I've got a track session on Friday. Saturday morning, I'll be driving over to Hut-Off Beach. I have to try and time it with the tide going out enough for the sand still to be wet, but not too soft and not too dry or dry. So I can cycle on. I figured out I can cycle down it, turn onto a road, come down the road and repeat that. And that's pretty much what it'd be almost like for Battle of the Beach. So that's the plan for Saturday. And then Sunday, this is going to kill me. So track session Friday, that bike session on Saturday on the beach to try out my bike, how it would suit on the beach if I'm going to be using it for Battle on the Beach. If not, and I might have to go a following week with my mountain bike and try the mountain bike and see which is better. And then the following day, Sunday, I've entered a cross country run local to me. It's only like 25 minutes away. So I thought, you know what? You know, good training. I need some off-road running because obviously with Xterra coming up. So I've entered that. So yeah, so that's the plans this weekend. So yeah, some hard training. So I need to get back on, you know, I need to keep it regular because what is it now? It's the 3rd of March. So technically I've got a couple of weekends of beach training on the bike ready for Battle of the Beach to see how that works out, to make sure the bike's okay for that. And then I need to keep an eye on any other races I want to do, like some mountain bike ones, some gravel ones or something. I know Focus Rides are on about putting some summer events on again. Back where we were actually, it seems to like that place and got a good free range of making courses there. So looks like I'll be over there for some of that. So yeah, I'm in the games room doing a sports report. I have bought a couple of things recently. I've bought an N64 game and I bought some films and stuff like that. And I saw this in the shop actually. I was in Smith's and I thought, that's really cool. I really like that. It's just a Hot Wheels limited edition thing. I just thought, you know what, I'm getting that. I get it. But yeah, so next video rolling off from this will be hopefully me at the beach doing a bit of surviving on the push bike. So yeah, thanks for if you got this far. I really appreciate you continuing to watch this if you have, or if not, I'm talking to myself.